So anybody have any questions?
I have, I don't know if it's a question or just kind of an idea and to kind of contribute to what you're saying. So, with anybody, I need to help. I mean, nothing motivates me more. I think I do a better job for other people than I do for myself. So I love when somebody's like, "Can we do a three-way?" Yes, yes. My passion's going to come through. I can do this, you know. I tend to get a little bit more timid when it's me on my own. So I have to remember to do that same thing. I don't have to be on my own. I need to pull in somebody to help me with this three-way. But what's
Yes.
really cool is I was talking and got out of my comfort zone, and some people in New York, toughest sell, but this is center of influence that Rhonda's talking about, tapping into my New York friends, and they're so darn tough. But I did got out of my comfort box, and today, out of the blue, was when my goddaughter's birthday on Long Island, and I was talking to the mom, and she's like, you know what? You need to help this person. I love what you're doing, but you need to help this person, and she needs it as a business, and she's young, and she's a stay-at-home mom, and can I just text her to call you? Is that okay? I'm like, is that okay? Oh my gosh, that is more than okay, but of course I didn't act too excited.
Yeah.
you know but yes, of course, I'd love to help her. And so we're going to be talking in a little while. And it's so neat. I'm always helping the people that are sick, but to help somebody that actually wants to do this as a business, I mean, that's so exciting. And
It
she's got
is.
health issues in her family, and she was going to want to help them. So be ready, people. You might be meeting this person maybe
Okay,
tonight.
good.
So
Good.
anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's really cool. And you guys, you ladies are awesome and love this, love being on this call because your light shines, your heart shines through, and it feels really like a very special team. It's just really comfortable and chill and fun and loving. So thank you. I
You're
love it.
welcome. Yay.
Yeah.
So I was going to tell you, Dave Gilday signed this young couple. They were 21 and 22-year olds, and he gave them this contest to get them started, and they did it. And so they're doing really good. So it's a good tool for somebody that's scared to get out there and talk to people. So,
Yeah.
but we'll
I have
send
a
you
question.
all
I have three questions for two people.
the.
I love it, Regina. She's so with it. I just love
I
it.
know I love
I'm a
Virginia.
question asker.
Yeah.
I'm a 20 questions person. That's for sure. I wanted to ask Greg and Rhonda because you may have told me before and I don't remember. And you told me to take notes, so I am, Rhonda. How long have each of you been doing a Vini? What is your rank and how many personally sponsored do you have? And the reason I'm asking this is to kind of give and Kelly can share too if she wants. Give the rest of us an idea of where you're at, how long it took you to build, and just some insight into your business if you don't mind sharing it with us.
I have to look up how many I sponsored. I don't even know. That terrible.
Wow, I don't have that problem.
It's not that many. No, trust me. um, Greg, you want to go first or no? I don't know. He's muted yet. He's going to be silent. He's like, I can't find the unmute button. Okay, so I think I'm not. I'll just let him say because he started a little bit before me, but I was like at I think January 3rd. But then there was an ice storm, and so it took like over a week for me to get my products. And I think I didn't get my products till like the 12th or something like that because I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna get the stuff. And then I wasn't really gonna do the business. Okay. So I was just gonna use the products. So I didn't really pay attention to the stuff
Hmm.
that Greg, had sent me and stuff, even though he knew I would. But anyways, so I didn't start until like the end of January
Okay.
with talking to people. And then right now, and I advanced pretty quickly because I mean, I know I sponsored at least 25. It could be like 28 or 29 people. Um, and I have another lady who's going to come in tomorrow. But let's see, what's your other question? Oh, I'm Ruby executive, and my goal is to be Emerald Apprentice by the end of the month.
I hope you reach your goal.
And so last month, like, just so you know, if you look at the comp plan, like my goal was to hit the 25,000, right? And I'm just like, I blew by it and it was 29 something.
Nice.
So I know I can do it. And like I said, it's all about teamwork. It's really less about me and more about you guys, like we've talked about, Regina.
Mhm.
It's about your new people. I know you understand that.
Yes. Mhm.
Yes, you
It's
get
about
it.
the team.
Yes,
Yeah,
and it's
but-
about just getting their money back, doing the silver executive, which you know.
Yes, I definitely understand, but just to see how and what you've built in that time with the plan of getting as many as you can to silver executive gives me an idea. You know, it just lets us know what can we do. You
And
know,
I will tell you that in my opinion, like, because I kind of worked a comp plan that was a little bit similar to this in our previous company, not totally, but the reason you really want to sponsor is because of the way the comp plan works and the depth of it, as you can see, because I know, Regina, you've had people placed on your team. Okay. I really haven't had anybody placed. So everything I did was that I created it, if that makes sense. Okay.
Mhm.
So that's one thing I loved about the comp plan was if you get busy, 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 guess what? You can help your people. Like, and that's why I need to get busy, 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 because I want to help everybody. And the same thing with all of you. If you can imagine, what would your organization look like, which you can do this. Let's just say if you brought in 5 people before the end of the month.
that would be
Can,
great.
can you see how that would create momentum? Because they got to go
Mhm.
somewhere. They got to go somewhere on your team, right?
Mhm.
And so then you're lighting that fire down below, okay? And then you get to call all those people. Like I had this conversation with Lisa because Lisa has, I'm just using her as an example because she had this going on. And it's like, we have a string of people there. And it's like, we're going to help all those people do what, Lisa? Lisa, unmute. If you can. There she is.
Executive.
Yeah, we get their money back, silver executive. And I made Lisa, what do we do? Get their money back, silver executive. And Lisa knows the drill and she knows how to personally connect with all those people with excitement and enthusiasm. Because I'm telling you guys, it's exciting when somebody gets their money back and hits silver executive. They're like going, oh, I can do that. And then they know that they could do it for their people. Okay. And that promotion, like Kelly said, oh my God, Regina, you know how impactful that's been for your business. Okay. So, what's great about, and Lisa, and probably everybody knows, but I'm just picking on one person, but I know Regina knows, so I'm going to pick on her. So, Regina, you've got to mirror that now to your people because you know what that did for you. You say, I'm going to go help you do that now because I did it, I accomplished it. And if you look at the calendar, I'm just like, where does the time go? How can we be on the 12th already? You know what I mean? So the time does move quickly. And that's why you can't sit around and wait on this because there's so much money on the table. And there is that, you know, you just have to act like it's going away tomorrow. Basically, we know we got till the October 4th, but we have to act like it's going away tomorrow just for sense of urgency and kind of, you know, drilling that down into those people because it's going to be so much easier and so much more fun if they can participate in this. And then we're just like, I know you guys that have sponsored people, I always call like the mother hen. I know this one guy that had sponsored, he always called me the little mother hen, you know, took care of all my chicks. I'm like, I do take care of all my chicks, you know, and he knew it. And I said, and then I teach them, guess what? They get to be the mother hen and take care of all their chicks, you know, and then there's nothing more rewarding because we know they're going to get life-changing results with their health, right? But when you give their money back and put their money back in their pocket, trust me, a lot of people have a lot of things they could spend money on,
Yeah. And
this
you know,
day and
with
age.
this promotion, you really only need 2 people to get your money back.
Yes, yes. How cool is that?
I mean, that's pretty amazing.
It is.
So yeah, I just brought 2 people in last week. I really want to help them get their money back this
Yep.
month. That
Yep.
is my goal.
Yeah.
I mean, I really want them to do the silver executive as well, but at a bare minimum, they each only need 2 people to get their money back.
Yeah. And then they see it, and you get to be the person that paints that picture. And if you don't feel like you can paint the picture well enough or whatever, guess what? You go 1-800 Rhonda, 1-800 Diane. That's what you do. Because that's the fun of this, you guys. You don't do it by yourself. I don't care what it is. I think, Regina, because you're, strong and you're a leader and you're intelligent and everything else, the more people are like that, because in life, I think we're brought up to, you can do all this by yourself, right? I taught you, now you learn. It's like, no, no, no. That's not the way it works with network marketing. Okay. You become the best connector. You're always
Mhm.
connecting.
Yeah. To the
You
next
sh-
level.
My phone should be ringing off the hook. Okay. You should be fighting to get me, to get Greg, and you can go sideline Diane, whoever, because literally that's how I built in Relive. I'm like, back then most people had a landline and a cell line. I'm like, well, I'm going to keep both her lines busy so she don't have time to talk to anybody else. And then it's fun. It's fun. You know what? And she thought it was pretty fun too, because when I placed first in North American sales my 4th month, guess what? She earned $3,000 because I did that. So all those 3-way calls had dollar signs on them. Okay. I think if you look at it like that,
Oh yeah.
it paints a
Yes.
different picture, right? And it's
3-way
not-
calls are how we get paid.
Yes, there you go. There you go. So think of it that way, because, one thing they said, he or she who does the most 3-way calls wins. I'm like going, well, who wants to win? I do. I'm going to do it. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to figure it out. Okay. And so, like I said, and then guess what? When my sponsor, this is just one time that happened. I mean, she made $4,000. And then the person down from her, like I said, made the $3,000. And the person down from there, what was it, like 3%? So they would have made, $1,500, and it goes down. And a lot of those people, they didn't even know who I was, but they cashed the check.
Yeah. They
And
knew
it's all
after
good.
that.
And it's all good.
They knew who you were after that.
So you should enroll those people in this business. They should be under
Well,
you.
Diane, I'm letting Diane do that because Diane knows one of them. She's muted now, but she's supposed to be
Cool.
talking to, my sponsor was deceased. So, but her husband, I'm letting Diane go get them. And see, that's what's cool about it is we share common, people and
Still
stuff
freezing.
like that. But it's all your team, right? So you get to count all that volume. You really want everybody else to win and be successful. And if you make it about them and not about you, then, they see that, and that's the most beautiful thing.
And
It really
everybody
is.
wins.
Yes, it's like, with the first company, I felt like I was the only person that could win. I hated it. You guys, it's no fun. I'd go on trips and I didn't know anybody on the trips. I had to make new friends. But it was just like the most frustrating part is when not everybody can win. And I thought there's got to be a way, especially I consider myself a little person, by the way. So I like the little people, the regular people. I'm not the big networker. I'm not that person. So I feel like I come from a place that I understand all you guys. I'm just one of you. Okay. But but my heart grows, like I always think about the Grinch. My heart just gets bigger and bigger and bigger if I can help my team win. Okay. Because there's nothing more, I don't know, it's just like that mama hen feeling when you feel like you raised your good chicks, your chicks are succeeding, they're walking across the stage and they're telling you about the phone calls that they got, about people thanking them for sharing this with them. And that's the real paycheck to the heart, that no matter what, you can't put a price on that. And you can't get that. You can get that in network marketing. And I feel like there's a lot of places you can't get that.
Mhm.
So,
Yep. Any other questions?
wow, we did a good job.
We did. So I'm going to be contacting my team and asking them if they want to join me in this little contest. There's a mosquito.
That's
And,
because you're at the beach.
and Rhonda will be contacting y'all, and we will get you all of the little things you need, the printouts and all the things you need. And let's do this. If y'all are interested in doing it, let's do it. See what we can do this next couple of weeks. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Thank you.
Everybody needs to wonder what we're doing.
Yeah, let's make some people talk. Yeah, that's good.
Let's give them something to talk about.
When
Sing a
Yeah.
When
song.
Neil's phone goes ding, 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 ding. That's what Kelly said. She goes, I want
Yeah.
Neil's phone to go ding, 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 ding.
One of my goals is to make Neil's phone ding. But
Very
anyway,
cool.
it was really nice to hang out with you guys. We won't keep y'all any longer unless there's anything else you want to talk about, Rhonda.
Nope, I think we're good.
Okay.
And like I said, everybody has my phone number, and Kelly, you gonna create a new chat then for that?
I will create a chat and also I guess in that chat, like y'all want to do it in a text or you want to do it in a messenger chat? I mean, I think there's a limit in text, isn't there? A smaller limit. I'm not sure. I don't know all that kind of
I
stuff.
think it might have been 20 on a group text.
Okay, so that might not be a big enough avenue.
Yeah,
So
you
we'll just
probably
do
have to do a chat.
a
And
messenger
then when you
chat.
do it, Kelly, if you want to put I don't know, think of an emoji that you can put first so we can always identify the chat.
Okay. Yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Mm.
We'll do that. And then I guess your team members, if any of your team members are gonna do it, you need to send their information or you add them to the chat. That
Right,
would be
I'll
your
add
job.
them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Okay, see, it takes me a minute to figure out the technology stuff. I just have to think about it a minute.
And then we can have another thing we didn't talk about, but I thought we should have what's our next follow-up with this, Kelly? As far as our next Zoom or whatever.
I think that well, if we jump into this and we have our 30 names on Monday and we start contacting those 30 names and we do 10 a day, then by Wednesday evening we should have contacted 30 people and we should be able to tell how many three-way calls you've got scheduled. Or, we can kind of talk about maybe some things that you need to help with. So what is today? Today is Friday. And so do you want to get back together next Thursday afternoon? Because that's going to kind of be the transition period where the people that are supposed to be looking at their presentation are looking at it. And then we'll schedule the three-way calls, Friday night,
Okay.
Saturday, and Sunday, I mean, it's kind of hard on all of us, but we've got enough people that when we start doing these three-way calls, if we learn really fast, we can help each other. And because really people that are going to be looking at these presentations, a lot of them are going to be working. So we're either looking at probably a lot of it being an evening call or a weekend call. So I'm just throwing stuff out there. We'll talk about that more about when we want to schedule those 3-ways. Probably need to talk about that a little more too.
Yeah.
But we'll put that in the chat. How about that? We'll start sharing info in the chat
Yeah.
about the different things that we're figuring out along the way. But for now, if you're going to do it by Monday, you need your 30 names. That's where we're going to start.
Get in your phone. Get your phone out. Get your Facebook out.
Yes. And you'll
Sounds great.
you'll get a printout that'll have your script and tell you just what you need to say. And, it'll
Oh, look,
take you
look,
step
look,
by
look.
step. So,
Annette, what you got there? She's muted. Unmute your phone, Annette. She's got 40 names.
Yes.
oh, she's ready.
Well, dang it. Now I gotta
Awesome.
stay up till midnight for all my names.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I've contacted probably 10 to 12 this past week. So I guess I got 30 for Monday.
There you go. There you go. So we'll start Monday with the script and everything in hand, and we'll just move forward and let's see what we can do with this.
And
Won't hurt
who
to give it a
on,
shot.
on a question on the cards, who has already ordered cards?
I have.
Diane, did you?
No, I didn't order them yet. And it's funny because I didn't realize that you were going to have more like that 5x7. So I was glad I didn't do anything else because I was going to do more smaller, try to get it smaller. So I'm glad I didn't do that.
Okay. Well, I was just curious as to who did it,
I have mine.
Who's that?
Me.
Lisa? Okay, you're like in the dark and then you come on like, who is that? Okay.
Sorry, I just got home. I'm outside with my dog.
Okay. Okay.
Your dog that is being kept alive with Pet Defender.
Exactly. He gets Cell Defender. He gets 6 drops a day, 3 in the morning, 3 at night.
Wow.
And then he gets his silver. He gets 3 sprays in his water.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
He's a very old dog, so
He's 17.
And what kind of dog is it?
He's a mix between a rat terrier and a miniature chihuahua.
Oh, wow.
he's
Okay.
an itty bitty one.
Okay. Cool.
All
Cool.
right. Well, we're
Yeah,
gonna
he's-
let y'all go. Don't you think we need to
We're done.
call it quits for the night and let everybody go about their life a little bit? But we'll
Thank you.
Thanks,
get all
All
everybody.
right.
the-
Thanks for showing up, guys.
Yeah.
And we'll
Okay.
get you the recording too. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye.